Peace, family. This is Lions Den with another news and commentary. One of Trump's advisors said he plans to invade the country of Venezuela. Now, this to me is very disturbing because you try to invade a Latin country, because I've been hearing that you try to get oil. So I'm going to go ahead and play the CNN video, and I'm going to continue the rest of my commentary.
CNN can now confirm that President Trump asked a number of his top foreign policy advisors last summer about the possibility of invading Venezuela. Trump aides vigorously pushed back against the idea, as did fellow Latin American leaders who allegedly told Trump they did not want to see a U.S. invasion. CNN White House reporter Jeremy Diamond joins us now with more on this. I remember this moment last summer when the president in public said that military options were on the table, and that was enough for some people to be taken aback, saying, what, military options for Venezuela? But here you have, even this is quite a military option, invasion.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So that was in Bedminster back in August. He was standing alongside UN Ambassador Nikki Haley, Secretary of State Rex Tillerson, openly talking about the possibility of a military option, not taking it off the table as he was considering these additional sanctions. But the day before, the president was in a meeting with several of his top foreign policy advisors, including then National Security Advisor H.R. McMaster, and he asked them about the possibility of invading Venezuela. He asked them whether that might be an option to consider. Now, let's be clear, the senior administration official who confirmed this to me emphasized that there were no imminent plans for any kind of a military strike on Venezuela and characterized this really as the president thinking out loud. But he didn't just do it one time. He was doing it with his advisors, talking about the possibility of a military invasion of Venezuela. And then he also probed several Latin American leaders about it in the subsequent month, both the Colombian president and Latin American leaders at the UN.
If you then take that idea to Latin American leaders, that sounds like the president was seriously considering this.
Yeah, it seems like he was at least doing some kind of a focus group session with these Latin American leaders about invading Venezuela, which would obviously be a serious escalation of the U.S. response. We know this administration has been tough on Venezuela, imposing numerous sanctions, but this, of course, would be taking it to a whole new level.
Now, this is what's concerning me, ladies and gentlemen. They discussed this last year about a possible invasion of Venezuela. Now, a Latin country like that, and besides any consequences, let's just say that he did decide to do it. There's going to be a lot of consequences going to happen. Like, oil prices going to go up here in this country. Possible Latin Americans going to pull away from the support of U.S. dollars. Anything that could possibly happen. And yet, obviously, you're going to go ahead, and this is what I'm saying. He said he's thinking out loud. Okay, you cannot change a man for deciding what he wants to do. So, this is ridiculous. It's bad enough. It's bad enough that they tried to do the same thing in Syria. How they bombed Syria. You look what happened, the consequences there. And then why Venezuela? What is Venezuela? They didn't pose an immediate threat to the United States. So why you want to think about invading a country that had no threat against us? See, this is what I'm talking about right here. We're trying to attack any country that had absolutely nothing to do with us or didn't pose an imminent threat to us. And that's what I'm saying. Again, and then they're gonna say North Korea. They already have access to either North Korea, Venezuela, and so I'm just basically shocking to hear about stuff like this. And even though they said that that's not going to happen, but the way it sounded by the media that they want to privatize or using propaganda tactics to go to war with any country. And remember, we already have pro-war neocons already in Trump's cabinet. So it proves time and time again what this is all about. And so you try to invade Venezuela, because I heard Venezuela is one of the most richest countries in the world when it comes to oil. So yeah, that's an idea. Come on. But whether or not if that's going to happen or not, it's showing headlines to CNN and other mainstream media. There's a possibility that they're going to do this, which if they do this, it would have been the biggest mistake in Trump's presidency, because again, the oil price is going to go up. All the fruits that we got from Venezuela is also gonna be tariffs against us as well. I think Venezuelan government might probably use tariffs against us when it comes to our fruits like bananas, etc. So yeah, this is ridiculous, utterly ridiculous. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this video. Share this video. Subscribe my YouTube channel. Subscribe my reaction channel, and subscribe my Black Junction channel on news and commentary. With that being said, is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.